last week on CNBC, Jim Cramer lamented Generation Z and millennial spending habits, saying young people need to be more frugal. On one hand, they complain about student loans and not being able to make ends meet. On the other, he sees them regularly spend money on round after round of $14 margaritas at the restaurant he owns in New York. You might have heard of the latte effect. It has become personal finance legend, particularly among super savers. People who take frugality to the extreme so they can retire early. But when you run the math on the latte effect, it's sort of lame. $5 a day equals $150 a month and roughly $1,800 a year. Not chump change, but closer to a rounding error for most people doing okay or better with money. Plus, you might actually get something out of that morning coffee that makes you more productive. However, seemingly small expenses do add up. If you barely make rent each month, it's probably advisable to reduce or eliminate these ultimately unnecessary expenses. If you're not hurting, you still might feel anxiety over the headlines and, more precisely, what you notice day to day on the ground. Everything costs more. Housing prices are through the roof. We appear headed for a recession. You might feel the need to pull back to increase your sense of financial security if the shit hits the fan economically. And we wonder how many of the young people Cramer chides have more apartment or car than they need. Consider this super realistic feeling hypothetical. During the stay-at-home portion of the pandemic, a 26-year-old somewhere decided they needed a second bedroom to effectively work from home. Today, in Los Angeles, for example, a typical two-bedroom goes for $3,212, up from $2,750 a year ago. As of June 2022, you can snag a typical one-bedroom apartment in LA for $2,383. Just comparing medians, if this person on the Generation Z/millennial border downsizes, they'll save $829 a month. $829 a month equals $9,948 a year. Now we're talking about a meaningful amount of money. Aim to rent below the median, and we're over 10 grand savings. Run the same exercise on the monthly payments to drive a Tesla or Audi versus a Honda or Hyundai, same type of thing. The bottom line is this. It sounds sexy and convincing to rail on people who routinely drop $5 on coffee or $14 on cocktails. However, in a real-life budget, cutting these things out might not have much of an impact. If you're looking to go bigger and realize meaningful savings, housing and transportation tend to be where most people's biggest budget decisions lie. While it might require significant life change and sacrifice, downsizing where you live and what you drive can save thousands of dollars a year in an economy with scant good news in sight.